Minecraft PvP has always had a problem with finding a true home. For years, the community moved from server to server, looking for the perfect place to prove their skill. First, it was Hypixel, then the chaotic era of PvP tiers and MC tiers. But when the major tier list servers got plagued by cheating scandals, developer drama, and toxic gatekeeping, a massive power vacuum opened up. Enter flowpvp, later rebranded as PvP HQ. Launched by prominent community figure flowpvp, it promised to be the savior of competitive Minecraft. It was supposed to ditch biased staff, introduce automated elo matchmaking, fix knockback, and give us a truly fair modern sandbox. But instead of saving the scene, flowpvp might have just broken it permanently. Here is how one server managed to fracture what was left of the competitive PvP community. The core selling point of flowpvp was its automated elo rank system. For years, players hated manual tier testing because your rank relied on a distracted staff member judging your fights. An elo system was supposed to fix that. You win, you go up. You lose, you go down. But the implementation was a disaster out of the gate. First off, let's talk about regional disparity. If you live in North America, your experience might be okay. But the moment you look at the European or Asian regions, the servers have consistently been criticized as borderline unplayable. Knockback determines your spacing and your combos. On flowpvp, players quickly noticed that knockback sync felt completely broken. One match it's fine, the next match you fight someone with the exact same ping but they barely move, allowing them to hit you from what feels like miles away. Running a global network isn't cheap. No one faults a server owner for wanting to make their money back. But the community's frustration spiked when they realized how aggressively the server was being monetized while still hiding behind the open beta label. While the server suffered from game-breaking bugs, laggy nodes, and missing options, like bugs inside Crystal PvP, the store worked flawlessly. Because the server structure resets every season, players started realizing that the endless grind for elo was essentially a loop designed to keep player metrics high while dangling microtransactions in front of them. Critics openly started calling it a corporate cash grab, a business model that stepped in the exact second its biggest competitor fell over. But perhaps the biggest nail in the coffin for flowpvp's reputation is how they handled their player base. A competitive server lives and dies by its anti-cheat and its staff. flowpvp boasted an ironclad anti-cheat, but what the community actually got was a wave of false bans targeting legitimate players, combined with a staff team that didn't seem to know how to handle it. On standard servers, minor offenses get a warning. On flowpvp, players reported permanent punishments right out of the gate just for discussing server routing. Ultimately, flowpvp didn't set out to ruin Minecraft PvP on purpose. It was born out of a genuine need for something better. But by prioritizing monetization over server stability, implementing broken regional knockback, and managing the community with a heavy-handed ban hammer, it did something worse. It killed the hope that a new server could save the scene. Many veterans are now asking a much scarier question. Is modern competitive PvP just fundamentally unsavable? What do you think? Is flowpvp actually ruining the scene, or is it just suffering from standard beta growing pains? Let me know in the comments below, drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more PvP deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.